What is going on, Rich? But it's Manager has been here back with another video, and today I just saw the Sonic movie, and it was awesome. Like there was like explosions, all the other stuff in there, and there's gonna be minor spoilers in this video and that, and it's gonna be quite quick as well. So anyway, just saw a Sonic movie. I was originally gonna see it like with my mum because apparently it was gonna be released on my mum's birthday as well, and well, she wasn't born on Valentine's Day. She was about the Sonic movie. It got released like a day earlier than everyone else did. Well, I don't know, maybe someone else they got like a released a day earlier than that. And originally I was gonna watch that with my mum. Yeah, I told mum about that. I told mum about that the Sonic movie. And I actually asked her if she wanted to see it in that. She wanted to see it. Well, kind of. I think I might have just forced her to see it in that. But I also already got her a Christmas present anyway, birthday present anyway. So yeah. But unfortunately, she was busy with crafts and that, so we had to postpone it to Saturday. And then Saturday came along and that, and apparently she was still busy in that, so I decided to cancel it and just see it with my girlfriend in that. And she agreed because she loves me in that. So yeah, I saw it with my girlfriend. I just got back from the theater not that long ago and that. Yeah, I remember when I first walked in there, I expected there to just be like a bunch of like people in their people in their 30s and they grew up in it, and furries as well. Yeah. Well, actually, I think I didn't expect anyone like that. It was like mostly kids in there, and I was like thinking to myself, oh no, is it gonna be like The Lion King when there's still like a bunch of people crying in that? Even though I made the movie a bit better in that. I don't know how that works in that, but yeah, it was pretty tame. They were quite like quiet in that. They weren't like crying or yelling or throwing popcorn everywhere. It's pretty tame actually. Unlike The Lion King movie, like there was like literally like a baby was crying like a whole bloody thing in it. But yeah, but the movie itself was pretty good in that. The beginning of it was kind of like God, I think my brain exploded when I saw those green hills with like the chicken. I think it's like the chickboard like dirt in that with the green grass, the loop-de-loops. There's like I was like that spinning. I remember when he was going to his mentor in that. Yeah, he has like type of like a father. Actually, it's like a mother figure in it. Yeah, he holds like a flower, which is like those spinning which is kind of like those those spinning sunflowers in that. That he gives in that. And then they got attacked by a bunch of like creatures in that, and then he just goes yeah, this is just gonna be mild spoilers, but he also uses like these so she gives him these like ring like power ups in there. Like do I have any rings at the moment? No, let's just I got a battery right here. Just imagine this is round in that, but this is okay, maybe this would be better. She gives her like a ring in that. They can like transfer working like go through like different portals in that. Which is kind of similar to I think it was similar to the pilot, like the first episode Sonic X in that, which is like an old anime style series in the early 2000s in that. And but basically he just goes for rings in there, and then he goes to like a small town called Green Hills, surprisingly, even though I don't know, I saw like Green Hills like Missouri or something like that, yeah. And then he bumps into the same guy in there, and yeah, and then he does like a big power outage. If you haven't seen like the trailer in that for the original movie and the new one, the original trailer, which I'll talk about the character later on in that, but yeah, he gives like a big power outages, and the government is freaking out because like, oh no, what are we gonna do? So basically, what they did was to hire a crazy guy called Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, which hands down is probably the best character of the whole movie in it. Like every time, he just makes me laugh and smile, and I'm not really like the biggest Jim Carrey fan in that, but I do enjoy some of his movies. Like the Dumb and Dumber movies. I like those movies in there, and I did. What else? I'm trying to remember. What was that movie? What was that film one? Which is basically Ed TV, the Truman Show. He was good in that one, but all the other ones are kind of hit and miss to me. Even those like big like classic ones like The Mask and Ace Ventura, I kind of had like a bunch of flaws in that. So, but in this movie, he's just completely like out of control in that, which is kind of like awesome in that. So basically, he's like sent out to kill these robots in there, and he doesn't. And don't worry. If you care about animals, he doesn't capture animals in that. Probably in the sequel, but yeah. So basically, Sonic gets to like if you've seen those movies like E.T. in there, it's basically like that, like trying to like hide from everyone in there. But when he gets hunted down by Robotnik in there, he has to like escape. Yeah, and he is called Robotnik in there. He does become Eggman, like they mentioned in like the end of the day, because of his robots are like shaped like an egg in there. So yeah, so he goes through, and then he bumps into Is it Steve Martin or Tom Martin? Let me see. It's no, James Marston, whatever his name is. Yeah, he was yeah, he's basically, I think it was like from another like movie like that, but it isn't like the Smurfs or Hop. That's what the movie is, Hop, or Alvin Chipmunks, where it's just like those annoying pop songs in there, and it's just like people are so annoying in there. It's not like that. It's pretty good. Like, it's like a big road trip to San Francisco in there because Sonic lost his rings in there. Yeah, and he also like so going back to San Francisco where his I think his name was what was his name again? Oh, good lord. Let me see. Oh yeah, Tom Wazowski. Wazowski? Like Mike Wazowski? Wazowski, yeah. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, and he basically just like goes to see Sonic, and that goes to a road trip to San Francisco, which I'm in New Zealand, so it might take them like a while in that. So after that, then they just get chased by Dr. Robotnik, and there's all the other stuff in that. And then I think near the end, they actually like go back to Missouri, and okay, I'm just like, I think those are enough spoilers, but for my thoughts on the actual movie, it's great in that. There's good action in that. I think it's, even though I'm not really into those children movies, like the ones by Illumination, and especially the modern I think like the DreamWorks movie, like more modern DreamWorks movies in that I never enjoyed, but this one I really did enjoy. Like, it was probably my favorite. But it's not because of Sonic in it, but they also like changed it for a bunch of stuff in it. And it was more like based on like other road trips from like in like R-rated movies in there instead of like PG or G movies. I don't know what they had stuff in that, but the movie's great in that. But I'm still curious about like the original film in that. Like, they said it was like, I think it was like 90, I think it was like 90%, like 99% like finished in that. But I am still kind of curious in that, even though I just thought the design was like wasn't uncally. It was okay. It was fine actually. I didn't mind it at all. But then later on, just went down the road and be like, oh, okay, Nate. And then like, I think the rest of the face is okay, but the rest of him, like the gloves, his hands are not like actual gloves in there. It was just like a furry type of thing. It looked disgusting. But the redesign looked a lot better. It's a lot shorter. He has bigger eyes in there. But I am still curious about that other movie in that. I wonder if they had like a test screening in that. And then yeah, but about that, I think that's about my overall thoughts. It's a 9. I think it's like around a 9 or 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10. There's like a few things I don't like about the movie, and go through like a bunch of stuff in there, and some of the music it's just more modern. They do like sometimes like play like some classics like rock and that. I think there's like I forgot what that song was with Dr. Robotnik was dancing. Yep, I think that was like a classic song, or like a modern, a song that was released today that was trying to like mimic the other ones in it. But yeah, the music was okay, and also Sonic does a floss. Yep, it would have been, if he didn't do that floss, I'm probably sure it was probably even 10 out of 10, or like 100 out of 10 or something like that. But yeah, because of it. But I think that's enough for me. So anyway, my engagement, please like, comment, and actually comment down below if you saw the movie in there and see if you enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you guys for a proper Let's Play.